Peace family, Conjure Queen here. And it's a full moon right now and it's a Tuesday, and I think that it is proper to talk about spiritual bullies, okay? This is a big problem in the spiritual community, and I feel like this is a topic that we need to discuss because it's not right, okay? Let's just dive straight into it. We are live right now. Shout out to the family in the building. Feel free to engage. Now look, one thing that I noticed is that there's a lot of spiritual bullies in this community. There's a lot of mean girls in the spiritual community, okay? There's a lot of wicked people, okay? And they cloth themselves in this disguise or costume acting like they're, conscious, enlightened, healers. But the truth of the matter is a lot of these people are frauds, okay? They're vicious, they're vampires, and some of them are even predators. There's a lot of predators, especially a lot of these Faux-teps, okay? I use that term Faux-tep because it comes from the term Hotep, and y'all know what I'm talking about. People who act very conscious in a community, but they really just be vampires, pandering to certain women in order to use them to manipulate them. Bullying, vampirism, psychic, spiritual rape, like all of that stuff is very real, and I'm going to talk about that in this live right now. Okay, boom. First thing we're going to talk about is some of these mean girls. Now listen, I'm going to talk about an experience that I had, and I noticed this a lot in the fucking spiritual community, and it's starting to piss me the fuck off. And I'm really happy that we are in a 7-year cycle, meaning 2023 numerology. 7 deals with secrets being revealed, things that were hidden to come into the light. What I notice is that a lot of people who have followings, okay, people who have, like, let's say retreats or spiritual places that's supposed to be a space that's supposed to feel safe, it's not safe, okay? Because one thing that I noticed is with a lot of these spiritual girls, and I'm not saying everybody, but there's a large amount of them, okay? You got to be very careful, and you have to use your third eye. You have to use your discernment. You have to listen to your gut. Because tell me why, and I'm not going to name no names because I'm not messy like that, so y'all can figure it out for yourself. But I will say that how you out here, supposedly healing women, but you a mean girl. You a mean girl. Like, how you out here having retreats or having events and having these places where women supposed to feel safe to heal, but you a mean girl and you out here talking about the facilitators at the event. How you a mean girl and you in here talking about people who are participants in your event. This is supposed to be a space where women feel safe, but you talking about them, you gossiping, and then you tell everybody there's no gossiping, but you gossiping. And this is your shit. Messy. People like this, I cut ties with. I don't want nothing to do with you, because if your energy is like this, I don't want to be affiliated with you. That's not who I am. You got to understand, and y'all probably wondering, why am I so upset about this? I don't like bullies. I never liked bullies. I'm the bully to the fucking bullies. And let me explain something. God or spirit, the universe, gave you a gift to heal people, to be a magician, to use these supernatural abilities to become the betterment of society, of humanity, of self, right? Like, that's why we were given these gifts. However you want to use your gifts is completely up to you. But let's say if you've been blessed with the gift of magic, right? Like, some people have the gift to just create change magically. There are bullies who will use this gift that God or spirit gave them to intentionally hurt others for no justifiable reason. And I see this a lot, okay? One thing that I noticed, and y'all probably seen my recent post, okay, that I put on my IG page, on my reel, about how I'm doing a ritual to fuck this girl up for my client. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, this is what I feel like. There's people who, let's say we call them muggles, right? Or people who are not magically inclined. People who probably an average day person, probably go to work, got a family. They good-hearted people. They just mind their business and take care of their family. Then you got a witch or a bruja or somebody who's very powerful who is misusing their gifts to harm this person. Let's say maybe this witch is jealous of this person because they got a job that they want, or maybe this witch is trying to hurt this person's children or family. And so this particular individual had a miscarriage, you guys, lost her job and all of that because of a witch that was doing really fucked up shit over a nigga, over a dude, okay? Because the dude don't want to be with her and the dude is with another girl. Now, mind you, the girl didn't steal the man from her. Like, this is years later. The girl don't know nothing about the witch, but the witch is so vengeful that she wants to cause harm to the girl. Like, why are you harming her? She didn't do nothing to you. So yeah, the girl don't know magic. The girl is under attack. She don't know what's going on. She told me that she found my videos. Like, it was 10 signs of psychic attack. And she said, yo, tell me why. She was like, CQ, tell me why I have all of these fucking signs. I wish I would have found you years ago. She says, you don't understand what I've been going through. My hair is falling out. I had a miscarriage. Like, she was like, I lost my job. Like, she was like, I literally had suicidal thoughts. Like, she was like, I don't even know if I can live anymore. And then we did a reading and it found out that, yo, this girl been doing black magic on her fucking ass for a minute. Okay? So yes, I don't like spiritual bullies, because why you out here hurting people that's not even worried about you? We gotta stop that shit, because this is the thing. You think that you could fuck with somebody because they don't know magic, but you don't know who the fuck she know. And now I'm gonna fuck you up, because I don't like fucking spiritual bullies, you guys. Use your gifts to help others. Best to believe when you misuse your gifts, it always backfires, because like I said, you never know who people know and who they are in the spiritual realm. People can be gods, goddesses, kings, and queens in the spiritual realm, and you may think they are nobody in this physical realm. Okay? The physical eyes are tricky. They are lies. The physical eyes will lie to you. Stop fucking with people, okay? Because now you're about to get fucked up. I'm sending some powerful ass demons to your ass, just to let you know. And for people that's saying, you know, turn the other cheek, conjure queen, that's not the right way. No, fuck out of here. I definitely believe that hexes, when it's justified, that you can do it. Because if you killed the innocent baby, you made this woman have a miscarriage. I'm a freaking Cancer sun. I'm very protective when it comes to women and when it comes to babies. That baby did not deserve that. And this makes me a little emotional, because that shit is sad, you guys. Like, she been telling me, she was like, yo, I've been trying to have a baby for so long, and I finally had, like, was able to conceive. And she was like, through all of that, she had a miscarriage. Like, can you imagine her pain? Can you imagine what she went through? Her body, what her body had to go through. And then to find out that somebody made her lose her baby and she could have had it, that does something psychologically to a person. Right? So you got these mean girls having these events under the guise of, like, you know, women brunches and retreats and spiritual getaways and stuff like that. And then you realize, like, yo, these are just mean girls. Like, these women have not done the shadow work. These women have not done the healing. These people, I'm not even going to just say women, it's people in general. But I'm saying women specifically, because I noticed that there's a pattern with specific spiritual women that cloak themselves. And these be the main ones that's calling you sis. Peace, sis. Yes, sis. Like, don't sis me. I'm not your sister. Don't sis me, because I see through your shit. You a snake. That's exactly what you are. Okay? And you got to realize, too, when you handling spiritual people, never let your enemies know that you're onto their scent. Okay? As soon as you let a person know that you're onto their scent, that's when they can change into a chameleon. That's when they get more sneaky. You always play dumber than your mark. This is why you guys got to read the 48 laws of power. Okay, it teaches you how to deal with people like that. The 48 laws of power is not a book to manipulate. People lie and say don't read that book because it's manipulative. No, the 48 laws of power is to arm you with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to know how to deal with people who will try to use power against you. Okay, it's to protect yourself. This is also a form of psychic self-defense. Psychic is dealing with the mind. When somebody is psychically or spiritually attacking you, it attacks your mind first. You got to understand the universe is mental, all is mind. If somebody does a black magic spell to fuck with your mind, they can fuck with your life. They will fuck with your reality. They can literally fuck you up, fuck up your spirit. understand that magic is not to be taken lightly. Black magic, hexing, curses, jinxes, stuff like that is very real. And there are signs to tell. And I have a YouTube video, a free YouTube video talking about the 10 main signs that you are under psychic spiritual attack. And some people don't even know that they're under attack. They just think they got bad luck. They just think that life is just happening to them, that life is hard. But the truth is, like, life is not supposed to be hard. Somebody just fucking cursed your ass. And that's why it's 1,000 times harder than it needs to be. And it be the people that don't believe in magic that be getting fucked up. They be like, yo, I never even thought this shit was real. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in this. But now I'm starting to think it's real because look at my life. Look at what's happening to me. Like, yes. Yes, you don't gotta believe in magic for it to affect you. You don't have to believe in it, right? Like, you could say that you don't believe in gravity, but if I push your ass off of a building, you think you're gonna fly, you're gonna hit that fucking concrete. Hello. Same way you have to look at magic, metaphysics, and the occult. Somebody can hex you, your family, your business, your money, your health, whatever. This is why it's very important to have a psychic or a spiritualist in your corner. Every powerful person that I know, they have a psychic, a spiritualist, an astrologer, a spell worker, or somebody in their corner that helps protect them. Especially these celebrities, you know that they got psychics, voodooists, witch doctors to protect them because they got evil eye coming at them all the time. All the time. They got witches in their corner, and they definitely make sure that they use these witches to help them to succeed and progress and to have a leg up over their competition. Okay? So, let's talk a little bit about the men in this spiritual community too. A lot of these men, and I posted this yesterday in my stories, I was like, yo, why is it that a lot of these Faux-tep or Hotep dudes is out here pandering to women, but you never see them with any of the women that they talking about as God? It's just a cash grab. Pay attention. This is the year of unveiling. Stop listening. Stop letting their sweet words soothe you to sleep. They're lulling you to sleep. Okay? So you have to listen beyond what they're saying. You have to pay attention and say, does this person's words add up to their actions? Or are they talking shit to me right now? Are they just talking to get my money out of my pocket right now? Because a lot of these influencers don't live up to what they're saying. They're not. And I don't profess to be imperfect, you guys. You feel me? I try to be as transparent as I can on this platform. I give you guys resources. I give you guys links. I give you guys the books that I read. Like, I try to show you guys as much as possible because I don't got nothing to hide. You get what I'm saying? Be very, very careful because there's a lot of these Faux-tep or spiritual dudes in the community that's out here spiritually and psychically raping women. Women talk about how certain guys in the spiritual community be astral projecting and raping them. Let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about that because you're using your gifts of astral projection. Let's say, you know, some people are just learning how to astral project so they can spy on their crush, so they can watch her while she sleep. Yes, creepy ass fucking people. It's not okay. Because you would go to jail if somebody caught you peeping through somebody's window. Right? Yeah. So why is it okay to psychically spy on somebody without their permission? This is why I always talk about psychic self-defense and learning how to put up protection wards in your house. I talk about this in my psychic protection class. And I'll drop the link below for those who are interested in protecting themselves and learning about the signs. So that way you can know how to protect yourself, your babies, your family, because people are crazy and wicked out here. You could be the nicest person ever. You probably never harm nobody. You probably think you have no enemies. But listen, you always have an enemy. There's always somebody out there that's envious or jealous of you. You could be like Conjure Queen, I don't even have anything. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have shit. But people could be so mad because of the love that you get. They could be mad because you love yourself. They could be mad because you are at peace. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? People will find reasons to not like you because you are a reflection of everything that they are not. That is what jealousy is. Jealousy is, I want what you have. Why does she have that and I can't get that? I'm better than her. You know what? I'm going to do something to her so that way I can feel better about myself. So I'm going to hex this bitch. I'm going to make her lose everything. What the fuck? Like, people are sick. People are sick. Yes, Robert Jordan says that's demon energy. And not all demons are bad. Let's be real. Let's be real, because there's some demons that's very protective. Just like I said, for that girl that made that my client lose her baby, lose her job, make her hair fall out and everything, I'm sending demons to her fucking ass. Because what they say, demons are the punishers of evildoers. Right? We never hear like, okay, they talk about in Christianity. Let's look at Christianity. They say that the devil and his demons or minions are purposefully put here by God to torment evildoers, right? They say that people who are evil go to hell, and that's where they get tormented by the devil and his demons. So the demons are purposefully put here to bring justice. That's how I look at it. Because the demons that I fuck with, they always helping me out. They stand for justice. They are the bullies to the bullies. And they, trust me, if I send my demons to you, you definitely going to get fucked up. And they don't leave until the job is done, because I pay my demons and I feed them well. They protect me and they protect my clients. So this is what I mean by it's very important to be very close to your demons. To, like, we all have demons. We all got angels and demons. But when you deny your demons, that's like you denying your protection. They're your defense mechanism. Your demons stand up for you. You know, when we get angry, like one of my supporters said something interesting in the comments. She was talking about sacred anger. Right? Honoring your sacred anger, honoring the emotion of anger. Like, whenever we get wronged or somebody disrespects us, when you feel that anger that's brewing up that makes you want to lash out and put that person in place and tip the scales back in your favor, that's your demon coming out, okay? That's when the nice guy or the nice girl takes a back seat, let the demon step forward and let whoever disrespected you catch those fucking spiritual hands. You feel me? This is what I mean about duality, okay? You got to understand that the scales, when somebody intentionally do things to harm you, they're making the scales unbalanced, right? Like, I believe that you can balance the scales yourself. Some people like to wait for karma. You know, they say, I'm going to let karma handle that. Karma doesn't work that way. You got to look at it this way. If somebody wronged you and you know that you did absolutely nothing to deserve that, like, let's say you ain't fuck with this person, you know, like, you don't even probably know this person, like the girl, the client. She didn't even know of the ex. Like, remember, she got into the guy's life later, years later, and the witch was just jealous and bitter. So you don't have to know the fucking person and they can still do something to you. So this is what I mean. Like, the evil person who cast the hex unintentionally, unprovoked, unjustifiably tipped the scales, and now the balance in the universe is uneven. The universe is always trying to recompensate and balance the scales. So when you send a hex back to that person, you got to think about it like, okay, I'm just balancing the scales of the universe. I'm doing God or the creator a service, right? Because that's all the universe wants to be, is in balance. Balancing the light and the dark. This is why I always talk about you can't have yin without yang. You can't have light without dark, and vice versa. You gotta get into protection. You gotta learn how to protect yourself. You can't be studying occultism, magic and stuff and not even know how to protect yourself. That's the number one thing you need to know how to do, is a protection spell for yourself, for your babies, for your unborn fetus, for your household, for your money, for your business, for everything. You know how many people try to send hexes to my fucking ass and I didn't even provoke that shit? I just know. But my demons, they handle that shit. I'm confident. I'm confident in my spirit guides. I'm confident in my protection. Dead ass. So yeah, we don't do spiritual bullies out here. If you got a spiritual bully, listen, you can take the psychic self-defense class, learn how to protect yourself. You can hit me up. contact my email, and we can definitely talk and figure out what's going on, and I can do some rituals for you to protect you. And if you want to send some shit back to a person to fuck them up, I could do that too. Some people might be like, Conjure Queen, I don't want to send it back. I just want to cleanse myself, protect myself, I don't want to hurt nobody. If that's the route that you want to take, we could do that too. But I personally, listen, okay, for me, if somebody send me a fucking hex or a curse, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send that shit back to whoever the fuck sent it to me with a cute little note that says, here, bitch, you forgot something. Okay? I'm going to add a little bit of oomph in it. Don't fuck with me. And I'm going to let you know I sent it to you. I'm going to let you know exactly who sent it to you. It was from me, bitch. Me. Y'all better stop playing nice with these bitches out here. I'm trying to tell you, like, a lot of these spiritualists are not nice. They are mean girls. Okay? These faux-teps, these fake spiritual girls out here acting nice with head wraps and shit, doing these brunches and these retreats and shit. Be careful, y'all. Be careful. Vampires, they just want your money. Cash grabs. Be careful of these men in the spiritual community that are just vampires, parasites, and literally spiritual rapists out here, raping women in their sleep. Okay? Disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, mean girls and guys. Yes, Ariel. Yes. Don't play with me. Yes, Iron Woman says, here you go, you left something. Yeah, bitch. Play with me. Some of y'all, listen, some people even talk about like people sending hexes to their relationship. If you in a relationship and everything is going good and then suddenly out of nowhere y'all just start fighting and crazy stuff start happening and then y'all just break up like drastically, it could be spiritual attack. Somebody probably wanted your nigga and probably did some roots on you or him in a relationship, made him leave your ass and your baby. Let's say you just had a baby, everything was going good, right? Just had the baby, somebody probably wanted your man, hexed you, took your man, and now you wondering what the fuck happened because you had a happy family and now he ran off to somebody else. Yeah, she put a fucking root on your ass. She put a root on him to put on you, and now that's why he left you. Shit is crazy. Shit is fucked up out here. I'm telling you. You got to learn how to protect yourself and stop thinking shit is sweet in the spiritual community, because the main ones that's talking about turn the other cheek, thou shalt not attack thy enemy, the threefold law, these be the main bitches fucking hexing. They just telling you that so you can't fight back. Let's be real. Okay, because who started this whole 3-4 rule? The Wiccans Creed. Like, who started all of this? Who? Because our ancestors used black magic and hexing and whatever that to fight off their oppressors. What are you talking about? That's how Haiti won. Let's talk about the Gullah Geechee Wars. How the Indians were using magic to fight off the Europeans and they was winning. The Gullah Geechee Wars is what inspired the Haitians. Let's be real. Nobody talks about this. This is history that they erased out of the books. So much to unpack. So much to unpack. But listen, let me know what you guys think. Have you ever had anybody try to spiritually attack you for no reason? What do you know about psychic attack? Do you feel like you're under attack? If you have any questions about psychic attack, drop it down in the comment section. I will respond to you. And like I said, if you don't want to put your business on Front Street, feel free to contact me, email me privately. I can either do the ritual to protect you, cleanse you, and to also send that shit back to whoever sent it to you. And you could also take the spiritual psychic defense class so you can learn how to protect yourself. Because I do feel like it's always good you could always ask somebody to help you, but it's always good to know how to protect yourself anyway, because you never know. It could be, knowledge sticks with you forever. That's something that you could pass on to your children, to your grandchildren, so that they can protect themselves too, right? Knowledge is priceless. But I love you guys, family. Make sure that you're protecting yourself out here. It is a full moon right now. So yes, like I said, the energy is very intense. And this is the time when people do like to do hexes and curses and magic spells. So if you find that you always feel sick or things just go bad around certain phases of the moon, then it could be that somebody is working on you, doing witchcraft to you. Okay? So hit me up, family, if you got any questions. Okay, don't forget to hit the heart and thumbs up, subscribe, follow, and yes, family, drop your comments in the comment section. Until next time, Conjure Queen signing out. Peace.